Hey, what's up there guys? I am back again with another video featuring, as you can see, Novobox, Collectibles and Future Packs. Just a quick note before I start. I know it seems like my videos have been getting more further and further sort of away from each other, but I've had a bit of stuff going on recently, so I haven't been able to upload any videos, job changes, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, but I'm back now. Steelbook season is upon us. The lead up to Christmas, so you know, I'm sure there will be plenty more releases for me to review and to upload. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, Novobox sent me this. They wanted me to check out their future packs. Future packs have been around for quite a while. They're sort of like the alternative to Steelbooks. Obviously, Steelbooks are the most well known and most popular in the market at the moment, but yeah, they sent me this to check out. There's a few in here, so there's no movies included, but they're just the cases. But yeah, let's have a look. Right. I like the box, by the way. The box is really cool. Okay, here we go. Here we have the Mangler. This is a lenticular cover, as you can see there. It's a nice 3D effect to it. It's actually stuck on, so it's like kind of like a it's not necessarily a magnet, it's like a lenticular sticker, I guess. A sticker book, as they would call it. Printed back. Never usually a fan of these, but it all depends what the actual movie studio want. And the movie studio looks like it's Lionsgate and NSM Records, so they usually have final say on what happens with stuff like that. But I'm not usually a fan of like the printed backs. Just the artwork is what I usually like personally. Got the inside there. Nice creepy inside. Dude with yellow eyes. Haven't actually ever seen this movie. I'm not a massive horror fan myself, but I am a massive artwork fan. I do love the fact that, because they didn't used to actually put titles on the spines, but I like the fact they actually puts titles on the spines now, which is good. And the metal feels really nice and thick. Like, it's a really good quality metal. That's what I do like about the old Future Packs. Okay, got another one here called Zombie. Another classic horror film. Oh, Zombie Dawn of the Dead, sorry. Doesn't actually say that on the front, does it? No. Yeah, Zombie Dawn of the Dead. Again, printed back. Glossy. Lenticular cover. Yeah. We've got John Carpenter's Halloween 2. Das Grafenkreuz Zurich. I'm guessing this is a German release. Yes, this is a German release. Again, printed back. Nice lenticular front there. I like the way the pumpkin moves. That's pretty awesome. Got the inside there. Yeah, again, it's really nice thick metal. That's the one thing that I've always sort of taken problems. The one thing that I've always sort of kind of annoyed me with Steelbooks is the fact that the metal's kind of hit and miss. I mean, if you get like one of your premium releases, you could have like a nice thick metal for the Steelbook, but then you also you get those Steelbooks that are worldwide releases, and it's really sort of cheap. Like the metal's all thin, and you know, it's not great. Whereas these, the good thing is with these, they're consistent. As you can see, like, nice thick metal, nice thick plastic, you know. These bits here look a lot more sturdy in terms of holding the actual Future Pack together. So yeah, I mean, they even feel like premium, if you know what I mean. They feel really sturdy. Underground Werewolf, printed back again. Yeah. The inside here. Oh, lady with a boob out. Weird ass looking monster on the side there. As you can tell, I'm not a massive horror fan, as I said to you earlier, because I'm describing these like a 4-year-old would. So, Aero. I don't even know how to pronounce that, if I'm being honest. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a digipack. Because you've got your old art books here. Oh, dead naked lady again. Oh, naked lady again on the back there. So I'm guessing that these are like kind of like yeah, kind of like digibooks. I don't actually know who owns digibooks. I don't know if it's these guys or I'm not entirely sure about that, to be honest. Dietulwich. I'm terrible at pronouncing these. But yeah, as you can see, pretty awesome. These feel nice and light. I mean, most digibooks that I usually feel, they're actually quite heavy, but these actually feel quite light. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they feel very light. They're not too heavy, which is good. Especially if like you're moving house, because no one wants to, you know, be walking around with a box full of steelbooks that weigh a ton. You know, I mean, I've done that and it sucks, believe me. Oh, this is nice and puffy. Don't know if you can hear that. It's like the case has been blown up. Zombie! Friday the 13th. Crystal Lake Memories, retrospective. I quite like that actually. Like I said, I'm not a horror fan, but I actually quite like the artwork on that. It looks pretty sweet. Creepy, but sweet. Now, what's this? Drive. This is a movie I'm more familiar with. Limited out of 999. Drive. Compact disc? Would you get the sound? You usually get the soundtrack in here or something? Shame there's no disc sent. I would have actually given these movies a go. Oh yeah. Blu-ray, extras, drive CD, booklet. Yeah, these are all German releases, from what I can tell. Ryan Gosling. I'm not actually a big Ryan Gosling fan, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is about him. He's just one of those people that he always just looks really smug. That probably sounds really harsh, but he always just looks really smug. I mean, look, he just always looks so smug. Again, smug. But it's not his fault. He can't change his face. It's pretty cool. I like that one. And last but not least, we have A Nightmare. Nightmare. Wow, okay. Literally is a nightmare because there's all sorts of wrongdoing happening in this one. There's a naked ass right there. Wow, okay. Cool. Right, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to get you one of my future packs that I was not sent. I actually bought it with the game's collector's edition. Well, I got it with the game's collector's edition, and I'm going to compare it with a Steelbook. Okay, I'm going to try and find the most embossed or the most sort of nice looking, attractive looking Steelbook I've got in my collection, and I'm going to compare them, because the one thing that I do like about future packs and the Novoboxes and stuff like that is the fact that their embossing is insane, and you'll see what I mean in just a second, so be right back. Okay, so bear with me on this one. I know obviously they're not movies, well that's a movie obviously. I know this isn't a movie, it's a game, but just bear with me. I'm gonna, and this probably isn't the most sort of premium-esque Steelbook I've got, but it's the one probably with the most majority embossing, or debossing, or whatever it's called, on it. So I thought I'd just show you what I mean in terms of overall quality and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll start off with Maleficent. I'll take the discs out. Right, okay, so obviously with Steelbooks you have your spine going down here, which obviously keeps both plates of metal, because the front and the back are basically just obviously plates, they're metal plating sort of thing. And this whole plastic here that holds the disc, that holds the plates together with clips here, here, here and here. And I think there's a few at the top as well. As you can see, this is probably one of the better releases Disney's ever done, because you've got all the embossing here. It's lovely and glossy. Obviously you can see that embossed effect there. It looks absolutely stunning. And the only thing is, it's a massive fingerprint magnet. The Steelbook, any black glossy Steelbooks are fingerprint magnets. Excuse me. Yeah, fairly good quality metal. You know, it's nice. Again, I've got some chips and stuff on the side. I don't really care because it's not in front, but not too fussed about that. I'm not perfectionist like I used to be. You can see the embossing on the inside here, and obviously the Steelbook writing down there. Okay, so generally, you know, it's nice quality, that one. But then you have the Batman Arkham Origins release, and the reason why I chose this is because this is probably some of the most sick embossing I think I've ever seen on any release ever, in terms of a Steelbook or a future pack. So if you take the disc out, and just look at that on the inside. There's no inside artwork, which sucks, but I mean, if you look at that, that's the embossing effect on the outside. I mean, look at that. Look how intricate that is. You know, you don't have the middle spine going down here. It's just the two plates of metal just basically connected with these two joints here. And these two joints here are nice and thick and sturdy. The metal itself is really, really thick, which is awesome. And the cool thing is, look at that spine title there. Well, it hasn't got a spine title, but usually there'd be a spine title there. When you combine it like that, it makes one whole artwork, and I love that. And just look at that embossing. Look at it, all the detail and all the characters. You know, that's what futurepak and Novobox are capable of doing. You know, and the more I see that on, excuse me, the more I see that on future movie game releases, the more likely I am going to pick futurepak over Steelbook. I mean, Steelbook is amazing, don't get me wrong. I love Steelbooks. I've got hundreds and hundreds of Steelbooks. I only have a few futurepaks because, like I said, they're quite rare, especially in the UK. You never see them in the UK. I think the most recent one was Terminator. Was it Terminator 5? I think they released, and that was sick. Again, the embossing was like this. You know, it was sick. Absolutely sick. And if it wasn't for the fact I already have that movie in a Steelbook, I would have bought that, believe me. But, you know, we need to see more releases like this, because, like I said, this is one of probably their best examples. I mean, look at that artwork. It's really simple, but it works. It's fantastic. I absolutely love that embossing. I just can't stop staring at it. But overall, like I said, I mean, in terms of availability, Steelbook's always going to be the clear winner because they're the most popular, the most mainstream with collectors. But in terms of quality, I'd say these are better value for money. I mean, if they cost the same as Steelbooks, these would be better value for money. And as long as they keep the spine titles on the side, because that's a massive bugaboo with a lot of fans, including myself, as long as you put titles on the spine and you have some sick embossing like this, it doesn't always have to be embossed like this. Obviously, not every movie calls for that, but, you know, especially with artwork like this, I mean, when I first opened that collector's edition and I saw that, I was just like, wow, that is sick. You know, I mean, I'm sure Steelbooks are capable of doing it, but it just feels like with Steelbooks, because they guarantee know that people are going to just go out and buy the Steelbook for whatever movie it is, no matter what the artwork is. It just feels like they just go, yeah, let's just put that artwork out. That's not great. Yeah, done. You know, it doesn't feel like they're doing much of an effort anymore. And if you want premium artwork Steelbooks, you have to go to the likes of Blue Fans or Kimichi DVD, whatever they're called. You know, and places like that, and FNAC or FNAC or whatever they're called in France. You have to go to places like that, and it costs so much money. It just would be nice if Steelbook would go out of their way and make more premium worldwide releases. This was, as far as I know, a worldwide release. At least it was in Europe, and it's gorgeous. Look at it. I mean, back here there's nothing, but I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, the embossing on it's great. It just looks absolutely fantastic. So yeah, a little food for thought there, Steelbook, if you ever see this video. Anyhow, guys, that's it from me. I just wanted to do a video showing you the box that Nova sent over to me, and also basically just compare a Steelbook and a futurepak. I will be back. I promise I will be back as soon as possible with more videos, more Steelbooks, possibly more statues, more figures, etc, etc. I'm always collecting and stuff. But for now, that's it from me, and thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to, leave me a comment, ask me questions, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.